welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. So this is a live stream, so if you're watching this on the replay, then, you know, you can watch it through and whatever. But yeah, today we're talking about something serious. I wanted to address this live and answer everybody's questions because I have been getting so many questions. Yesterday I put out a video about Roy being deactivated by Lyft, and so many questions, so many responses, so many mixed, positive, negative feedback, support. I needed to come live with you guys. So if you're joining, hit the thumbs up button. If you drive for Uber, Lyft, any rideshare platforms, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. You do not want to miss my videos in the future. Yes, sun's out, guns out. I don't know if you can see this, and also USA. It's summertime, baby. Let's go. So no Crybaby Rideshare. Yeah, this video is dedicated to no Crybaby Rideshare. I will put his link in the description after this video. Phenomenal guy. Unfortunately, he did get deactivated by Lyft, and we are currently... I wanted to start this conversation because I think there are two main gaps in rideshare. Okay? These are my thoughts. Two main gaps in rideshare. Number one is driver training and education. And actually, I think that gap is the reason why this video or this YouTube channel is successful. Literally, there's no training or education at all for new drivers, so people come to my channel, and so basically I'm kind of thankful for that gap because it allows me, well, I don't know, it's pretty mixed about it. And then the second gap is that there is no real verification or safety mechanism put in place. There's no camera, there's no universal cameras in all rideshare cars to make sure that both drivers and passengers are safe and that nothing bad is going on. And with that second gap, this is really important, is that it leads to a lot of people lying, people trying to get free rides, and then people having some serious repercussions about it. As we can see here, for those of you who don't know the story, Roy from Las Vegas has been driving Lyft for 3 years. Got approved, nothing wrong, and then something happened. He got into an incident, and Lyft, that was 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, that was about 2 years ago. He got into a little, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I guess it was a little accident, if you will. And now he's deactivated from Lyft. So like I said, there's no way to prove what happened, what went wrong in that car. Same thing with Dustin from Dustin is Driving. Dustin is driving a drunk woman. This is what he said. A drunk woman. I think Dustin didn't want her to drink alcohol in his car. And so he told her to, I think he even said, chug the drink before you get in. He was being nice about it. He could have just said, get out of my car. And the woman got upset, whatever, and then filed a false report against Dustin saying that he was drunk. And he's been driving all day. Of course he's not drunk. And then Lyft just, boom, deactivated the guy. And no questions asked. You can't repeal this stuff. A lot of people were saying, this was one thing I wanted to bring up, oh, this is why you need a dash cam. Well, Uber and Lyft, from my understanding, never look at dash cam footage from drivers. The only thing dash cams are good for are for legal and insurance reasons. So the only time they're good is if you get into an accident and your insurance needs to verify that it wasn't your fault. Let's say somebody backs up into you. Those things do happen sometimes. So if you guys can hear me okay, and if the quality is okay, give the video a thumbs up. I'm in a new place right now, and I just set up Wi-Fi last night, so I'm not sure if the Wi-Fi is working. But give it a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Smash the like button, guys. Please. Maybe I'll give away... Oh, I don't have my coffee mug with me. I was going to give away some coffee mugs maybe, but regardless, let's hop on the chat really quick and see what's going on. What's up? Crybaby Rideshare, Real Rideshare, what's up, man? Matt, Chris from Real Rideshare Stories, what's up? Alyssa, how's it going? Isaac Bounds, Lee Michaels. Smash the thumbs up button, guys. Let's get some likes going in here. Let's try to get to 100 likes this time. I never go live, ever. Literally, this is probably the last time I'll be going live. Well, I'm going to be going live on Chris's channel, Real Rideshare Stories, and probably next week. But to be honest, guys, I don't like going live. I don't know what it is. I hate just sitting here with myself, talking for long periods of time. So if you guys can just make me feel more comfortable and comment in the chat section where you're from, introduce yourself so we can make it feel more communal. I just don't like doing live chats. That's the only reason I hardly go live. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But Karen, what's up? Beast of Texas, I drive for you. Hey, everyone. Yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to spark this conversation about why this is such a huge issue. And if you're thinking about signing up, of course this is an exception, right? I've never gotten somebody filed a false report for me. I don't even think I've ever gotten a 1 star. But it happens. And I'm a part-time driver. I have my own business. I'm working for a company. And I drive rideshare to supplement my income. You guys know why I started driving rideshare? Whenever I talk to people about it, literally my emotions get so boiled because Lyft and Uber, honestly, I want to say saved my life. I was working at a job, guys, making $12 an hour. And no, I quit that job to work for a job making $16 an hour, but that was only like 20 hours a week. And then I was working at Nike, working for like another $12 an hour. And I had 2 credit cards, a car payment, student loans up to my neck, up to my eyeballs, and all of a sudden I started listening to this guy named Dave Ramsey, and he was like, he basically told me, dude, you got to get out of debt. So I started driving Uber and Lyft every single day, guys. I would work my part-time job. My job started at noon, ended at 4. I would wake up early, start driving at 7 a.m. I would drive till 11, give myself an hour leeway, then drive straight to work, no break, work that job. That job was outside walking around and stuff. So I sat in my car all morning, then walked around. Then after that shift, guys, guess what? I went back on Uber and Lyft and drove until nighttime. You know how fast I paid off my credit card? I was motivated. I was driving so much. Now, guys, I have scaled back quite a bit. Back then, I was probably working 70, 80 hours a week total. Like with my other job, had 2 jobs and Uber and Lyft. I still listen to Dave Ramsey. That guy's a king. I don't care what any of you guys say. I don't like credit cards. I despise them. They did bad for me, and so now for now at least, I do not want a credit card. I'm doing cash only. Buy everything in cash. That's what I'm doing. Never going into debt. The only thing I will go into debt for is my house, my mortgage. But other than that, let's chat, guys. Let me know your questions. What's the average you spend in gas per day? Probably, I want to say like $20 or something. Oh, you just started then? No, Alyssa, I actually started, this was probably around a year and a half ago when I first started driving. And I haven't stopped since. How many rides do you do per day? I think the most I've ever done in one day was like 24 rides. Yeah, guys, so this was my schedule. I would drive rush hour morning, take a break, or, go to my normal job, then get off that job, then work rush hour evening, and then on Friday, Saturday, I would do rush hour evening, go home at like 6, 7, honestly eat some food, maybe take a nap, and then get back out there and start driving from 10 till like 2. Real Rideshare Story says, rating system sucks. Major overhaul needed. Driver protections need to be in place. I know too many drivers who were driving for good money and deactivated for false reports screwing them. Yeah, like I said, that's one of the 2 major gaps in rideshare. The first is driver training and education, and the second one is what's it called? Deactivations and safety issues. No universal. There's nothing put in place. I was actually thinking about starting a company, guys, for a universal dashcam company for rideshare cars. Just a little thing you can put in, and that way every single car you get into, it's all being recorded, it's all being monitored. This would be more for safety because, I can't force Uber and Lyft to watch all these footage. But this would all be for safety. If anything goes wrong, it's all on tape. Yeah, guys. So Isaac Bounds says, hey, buddy, great channel. Former Uber driver, but I drive for DoorDash, but still watch your channel. Thanks, Isaac. I appreciate that. Yeah, DoorDash is great. I'm doing a series soon where I'm going to be going over a bunch of different apps and trying them out. I'm going to do food delivery. I've already done Uber and Lyft, but I think I'm going to dedicate a week to each platform and see which one I make the most money on. I get way more tips on Uber Eats. Have you accidentally selected pickup on a no-show? I did today. Oh. No, I don't think I ever have, actually. On a no-show? Yeah, that's tricky. Whatever. Just take the loss, I guess. That's a bummer, but... Are you doing here? I thought you were going to the Uber strike. What happened? I didn't know there was an Uber strike. There's so many of them these days. Yeah, guys. DoorDash is rough. LOL. It can be slow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, to be honest. I've done Postmates before, and that was just because they had a big bonus to get me, to doing my first rides. But other than that, I haven't really done food delivery. I also used to be in a frat, and they made us do food delivery as part of our new membership education. We would have to get food for the older guys. And that kind of scarred me, so I don't really like doing food delivery anymore. But let me know, guys, have you guys ever gotten a false report? Has anybody ever rated you 1 star when you didn't deserve it, or even 3 or 4 stars when you didn't deserve it? Honestly, I take Uber and Lyft quite a bit as a passenger. Well, I don't really anymore now that I'm done with college, finally. But before, when I was in college, I used to take Ubers and Lyfts almost every single day. And I would rate drivers 3 stars almost every day. Because I would take sorry, someone's texting me. I would take probably 3 or 4 Ubers and Lyfts a day just because, well, maybe not every day, maybe once or twice a week. I would rate drivers 3 stars. Why? Because they're driving like a maniac. There's so many drivers. You guys are the exception. It just to put it into perspective, I didn't realize this later on, is that I would say less than 1% of drivers actually go on the internet, actually go on YouTube and do their research. Most drivers just get out there, drive, and they don't even care. Most drivers, I have to tell them, hey, can you turn the music down? I get in and they're just blasting music. And I'm I get a headache and I'm hey, can you turn it down? And then they turn down 1 notch and I'm yo, can you turn it down more? And then other drivers, they just get out and speed. They don't even wait until I get in the car. Mind you, not one of them has ever done the safety tip that you should do when you pull up and confirm with me that I'm the correct passenger. They just let me right in. And I'm guys, I could be anybody. Every time I've gotten a false report, I respond to the message from Uber and called them. I expounded on my good record and excellent rating with Uber. I vehemently defended myself. So far, so good. Thank you guys for the super chat. Isaac Bounds, Bart Lawhorn, PTG1, Dark Road Run. I appreciate the super chats, guys. I need the cash. Let's just put it that way. But don't do the super likes, super chats, or whatever. I know you guys got things to pay for. What are your thoughts about driving with the convertible top back? Yeah, honestly down, dude. Has anyone ever gotten a 1-star from a false report removed? Actually, I think I have, I think I have gotten a low rating before. Or maybe it was like, I forget which one it is, but after like 100 rides, they just go away. Dylan, what happened to the challenge? You called out, but you chickened out. What challenge? Omer, I always ask the person for their name and I make sure they put their seatbelt on before and I move on. That's good. That's the best. Trust me, I've had some excellent drivers, 5-star drivers, and I always tip if they're good drivers. But sometimes you just got to give them a 3-star and never be matched with them again. Like, a lot of drivers are just bad drivers, guys. Hi, my name is Sandy. I'm from Arizona. I watch your videos all the time. What's up, Sandy? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Arizona. One of my best friends lives, well, she's from Arizona. And I've been meaning to go out there soon. Actually, I did have a layover in Phoenix a little bit ago. I flew from Georgia. And I honestly want to explore Phoenix more because it looks like a great city. Tito Lugo, what's up? Isaac Bounds, yes on Lyft before they'll do it if you're under 100 trips. Lol, ride count challenge with no limitation. What you mean? What challenge? Oh, is that the driver? I don't know. So many people comment on my videos. I can't keep track of all these. It's nice here. Julia Box. Yeah, I know. And the real estate is cheap too, like compared to California. So I don't know. I'm honestly thinking about buying a house there. James Britton, show how many rides you've taken. Josiah, how many rides I've taken? I've probably taken around, in college, I'd probably take one at least once a day because our gym has no parking, so I would take an Uber there almost every day. Because there's just no parking. I don't want to walk like 30 minutes to get to the gym. I'm already tired. By the time I get there, I want to lift, not do cardio. He just did an hour and 30-minute ride. I got $82. Customer paid $114. Yeah, guys, let's talk about deactivation. So, just to get back on track with Roy from No Crybaby Rideshare. He's done over 12,000 rides, right? 5-star driver, from my understanding. How can you do 12,000 rides and not be a 5-star driver? And by 5-star driver, guys, I mean like 4.9 and above. That's pretty much 5-star because you're going to meet people who just don't vibe with you and just rate you low for whatever. But 4.9 and above is good. You're so smart, boy. I thought you own Lyft. No, I don't own Lyft. I'm not the CEO of Lyft. That would be interesting, though. He's done over 12,000 rides, driving for 3 years. Here's the story, guys. I know earlier I kind of brushed over it, but I just wanted to say the story in full just in case nobody knew about it. I'll leave a link to the video in the description after I'm done with this. Guys, give the video a thumbs up. If you like my videos, literally that's all I ask is to give the video a thumbs up. We have 39 right now. People watching. Let's try to get to 30 thumbs up. We're at 19 right now. Hi Dylan, let's see what happens in California today. Oh yeah, the hearing, is that today? No, the hearing is tomorrow, I think. Yeah. So Roy, he's been driving for 3 years, and then I think it was 2 years ago, he was driving in Las Vegas, and I think it was like a merging of a road. Don't quote me on this. He was merging onto a road and some guy cut him off. Is this right, Roy? Some guy cut him off, and on the side there was a bunch of parked cars. And funnily enough, I've actually been into an accident in the same situation. I'll get into that after, but because I don't want to, multitask talking. There's a bunch of cars parked and he's on this side, right? And a car comes flying in and he has two choices, right? Either let the car slam into him. He has passengers in the back seat, by the way. So that's not a good option, right? Because the car's going to potentially hurt the passengers. and it's a 1-lane road. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know. A car is coming in, and he has a choice: either swerve over, hit the parked cars, which could potentially hurt the people in his car. He could honk his horn, but I mean, let's face it, the guy probably still going to hit him. But what he chose to do, I'm pretty sure he hit the car that was coming into him. I don't know how you reached that far, by the way. He reached out and hit the car to like tell him like, hey, like move, like don't hit me. You know, like when this is like, guys, you think you have time to think? Honestly, this isn't even a bad choice that he made. But when you're in the midst of an accident, guys, it's not in slow-mo. It's in fast motion. Everything happens so fast. So that's what happened. And he reached and punched the car. That's how close he was to us. Yeah, so I guess he was literally like, grazing his car. And he hit the car, dented it, and I think since he hit it himself, he didn't get charged. It wasn't like an insurance claim or whatever, but it was like a personal claim because it was him who did it, not his car. So it wasn't an accident. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And so what happened is that it got filed on his personal record, not on his car record. So when they ran the background check, they saw that there was a personal damage of property or whatever, and that's what dinged him. And for whatever reason, it took 2 years for him to get deactivated. And it wasn't the worst part is that it wasn't even his fault. It was the other guy's fault. The other dude was about to crash into him. And so he's put in this position where he's trying to defend his passengers, look out for his own safety, as well as I'm probably sure he was probably looking out for his passenger safety more than his own. But regardless, whether or not he's looking out for his own safety or his other, he's trying to keep his passengers safe. He hits their car, basically I'm sure he probably cussed at them. Get the F out of the way, That's what I would do, right? Don't hit my car. I don't know what kind of car he's driving, but let's face it, I love my car. I don't want my car to get hit. I don't want people in my car to get damaged. So I'm, you know how much of a hassle it is to get into a car accident, go through insurance, get a rental car. You're driving a rideshare, you're out of work for a couple days trying to get that all taken care of. You're arguing, the person lies to the insurance company trying to commit insurance fraud. It's a mess. So he's just trying to prevent that all from happening and, and keep his passengers safe first and foremost. That's what he said in the video. Hits their car. That's not his fault. He's trying to mitigate the situation. And what happens? He gets deactivated from Lyft. He gets a personal charge. The whole system is effed up. Honestly, if I were him, I would be going to court with those guys. I would say, you know what? If I didn't do that, the guy was flying into my lane. There's not much, unfortunately, it's not always black and white. There's sometimes in life, guys, where things just aren't fair, Yes, I believe in the justice system, but if you don't have camera proof, if you're not able to prove it, people lie. People are just bad people. Rideshare Professor and all the YouTube rideshare people are live now at the protest. Honestly, I didn't even know there was a protest. There's so many protests going on every day. Honestly, guys, I try to stay out of the protests. I try to just bring you guys tips for earning money, because I didn't get into this to be a news reporter or to, talk about drama. I got into this to share. Like I said, you guys have heard my story. Lyft and Uber got me out of debt. I worked hard. This is a hustle. If the rates drop by 5 cents a mile, you don't see me standing out there protesting. I do this. I share my knowledge on how people can make extra money. You know how many other apps there are out there that you can increase your income? There's a new app out there called Firefly. You can advertise on the roof of your car to make extra money. You can put tablets on the back of your headrest. You can put a cargo box where you give out free snacks and get paid for it. You can use stereo. You can play music in your car to get extra money. And you can wrap your whole car up with Wrapify. If you want to do those, 5 things? Tablets, roof of your car, stereo, cargo, and Wrapify. That's 5 ways to make extra money right there. You can easily make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month doing that. So basically for me, I like to focus on training, driver training. Also, I don't know if you guys would be interested, but I am thinking about making a course for new drivers to increase your income. But yeah, so like I said, this channel is dedicated to giving training, not only to make more money, but to be a safer driver and to have a better experience. I'm less about the day-to-day income. I'm about the bigger picture. What's your why? I always focus on the what's your why. Low-key the machinist. Again, show your ride count. Yeah, I don't know. I probably take, like, in college, I probably take like 1 or 2 a day. So just do the math on that. Ace, Ramon, you know what's up, dude. Dylan Sharp. Dylan, there are many rideshare personalities on YouTube, and all they do is attract drama or create it themselves. Thank you for being the better man. Yeah, honestly, I don't really watch too many other rideshare YouTube channels. I do a couple collabs with Dustin is driving every here and there. He's a great guy. He's fun. He's fun to talk to. He's a great personality. But honestly, guys, I don't have time to watch other channels, and I just share my own experience, you know? I just talk about what it's done for me and what it can do for others. I can't pull up. Maybe if I can pull up my text. Let's see if I can pull up my text. Yeah, if you guys can see this right here. This guy, he reached out to me and I said, when did you start watching the videos? I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that, guys? I don't know. Yeah, he goes, like 2 months ago, your vids are what made me pull the trigger on driving. I was on the edge of yes or no. That's why I make videos, guys. For people like him, not to talk about, you know, drama and protests and stuff. I mean, obviously I do address it, but like, that's not the main focus. Speak Spanish. Cristian Segovia. Sí, hablo un poco de español. Tengo familia en Mexico. And, yeah, I speak a little bit of Spanish. Not too much, though. Rideshare Insurance, what's the best company? Shout out to Geico for Lyft. Geico just did a partnership with Lyft. I think it's just in California, though. Chris Keske, no. All right, guys. Let's get some thumbs up. Let's try to get to 50 thumbs up, guys. And I was maybe going to do a giveaway. Let's see if I have any shirts in here. What do you guys think? Do you want a Rideshare t-shirt? This is the Rideshare Hub. See, this is the old school Rideshare Hub t-shirt. In my old videos, I was wearing that one. Got this one in white. This is a long sleeve. I used, wear that to sleep or whatever, or out at night. If we get to 50 likes, I'll give away a shirt. How about that? I think this is a girl's one. Rideshare Hub. This one. That one's pretty cool. I don't know. If you guys want the shirt, let me know. Yeah, the car giveaway, guys. That's still live. You guys can still enter the car giveaway. I'll be announcing the winner at 20K, 20,000 subscribers. So we'll probably be there in about a month or so. So be on the lookout for that. Seriously, I joined State Farm because Geico did not have rideshare insurance. Good to know. Yeah, I don't know. XXL. Here's a couple more. This one, I know Chris has this one. This is the most popular shirt, by the way. And then this one's nice too. Yeah. Oh, the white one, long sleeve. Yeah. Yeah, guys, 50 thumbs up and I'll give one away right now on live. We have to hit it while we're doing the live stream though, and I'll give one away. Let's see if we can hit that really quick. If not, well, whatever. Oh, the white long sleeve, XXL. Seriously? Okay. Yeah, guys, what do you guys think? No Crybaby Rideshare. You seriously have some clowns in here that are just pissed off because they jealous of your channel and ride. Yeah, I can't say that online because I'll get deactivated. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's some interesting folks on here. I feel like that's on. Yo, Chris. Guys, let's look who just texted me. He's wearing the Rideshare Hub merch. Shout out to Chris from Real Rideshare Stories. Go subscribe to this guy. Do you take out of town trips? The most I'll drive out of town is like in LA. But I try to stay out of LA because they have so many like speeding cameras and stuff. I don't know. LA is a great place to make money. Honestly, if you drive in LA, you're making bank. Real Rideshare Stories. Yeah, guys, shoot me a text if you want. If you got, okay, low key, guys, low key for all people watching live, you guys can text me. There's my number in the description. But do not call me. Please do not call me. I will not answer. I've had to stop answering all of my calls because unless I'm like expecting a call, I just let it ring because so many of you guys calling me these days. But texting is easier for me. You know, I can do it while I'm on the toilet. You know, I don't need to be like focused on a call. And let's face it, texting is easier. Also, shout out to Gig Mobile. If you got, does any of you guys use Gig Mobile? Leave a thumbs up if you use Gig Mobile. That's what I use for my phone. Thanks for your videos, bro. Melissa, thanks, sis. Scott Surface, Dallas Fort Worth, making bank. Low-key the machinist. Nuclear Seal, what's up, dude? The reason peeps get deactivated is because Lyft treats drivers worse than an employer treats an employee and or contractor worker to subcontractor. What we realize is all about the money. So, listen, guys. This is a big question. Why does Lyft and Uber deactivate drivers? Is it because they really don't care about drivers? I'm hesitant to say that. I think they do. However, if you guys have seen what's going on in the media lately, have you guys been looking at the news, watching the news? Have you guys been looking at on the internet, on CNN, on any popular news story, news company, whatever, online newspaper, whatever you want to call it, media agency? They are talking about crazy things happening in Uber and Lyft. And I think when an article gets published talking bad about Uber and Lyft, you know what happens to their stock price? It drops because the public eye, some people don't see the future in rideshare and they quit, which is beyond me. I mean, rideshare is everything. Rideshare is the future. Car ownership is declining, guys, because people just they know they can rely on Uber and Lyft, and it's cheaper to be a passenger than to own a car. You know, you might be like, oh, that ride's $20 here, $20 there, but yeah, you don't need to own a car, you don't need to pay insurance, and you don't need to pay registration, and you don't need to pay gas, maintenance, or wear and tear. It's way cheaper to just do Uber and Lyft, unless you're going like crazy amounts of miles, but like, rideshare is the future. So like whenever an article comes out, their stock price drops. So what are they doing? They're trying to prevent future negative articles from coming out. So this is just my opinion. You know, I'm speculating. I think they're just getting stricter with anything that's on somebody's record. Like with Roy, like he has something, a personal destruction of personal property. You know, that's a pretty small thing, right? And it wasn't even his fault. But on paper, yeah, maybe it might look like a big deal, whatever. gone. No questions asked, guys. They're not looking at specific cases. All they're thinking is, okay, we just deactivated, the whatever 1% of our drivers who have any activity on their, criminal record, whatever you want to call it. They're not reaching out to Roy and saying, hey Roy, can you explain to us the situation, what happened? We want to help you. No, they just go boom, everyone gone. So I guess you could say they don't care about drivers personally. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could totally say that. Because they don't. Like, they're not trying to chat about, whether or not who was right, who was wrong. They just see what's on paper. That's it. Dylan, you do what you can at the time. It happens, you react in the moment. It has nothing to do with my manhood. Exactly, dude. Like, guys, go subscribe to No Crybaby Rideshare. I think he's applying for Uber right now. I hope he gets approved. I hope the guy still makes videos because it would be a shame if he stopped. His whole mentality is great. If you want a blunt, the reason I listen to Dave Ramsey, my financial advisor, is because he's blunt and straight to the point. He calls people, I don't know if he calls people stupid directly, but he says a lot. That was a dumb choice. That was a stupid decision. Oh, you bought a $40,000 car and after you just lost your job? That was a dumb choice. He calls people out. And No Crybaby Rideshare does the same thing. So if you want that kind of mentality, if you're like the type that you like people saying, oh, good job, that was just a simple mistake, you can just, fix it and, move on. Or if you want somebody to say, that was a dumb decision, shouldn't have done that, learn from your mistake and move on, that's No Crybaby Rideshare. Like I said, if you aren't in this situation, you don't know how you would react. Exactly. And it wasn't even his fault. That's the saddest thing. It wasn't even his fault. He was just looking out for himself and his passengers and probably his car. I don't know what kind of car he drives, but for me, even my $2,000 car, my first car that I ever bought, actually, really quickly, I was out filming a video on the street. This was back when I used to make comedy videos. I parked my car and it was like, I guess, whatever. It was I was parking in some random residential neighborhood. When there's like just enough room for two cars, if you're in a residential neighborhood. And I parked in the middle of that spot. Whatever. I was in a hurry. I just pulled over and parked, right? Okay, sure. I was kind of a dick for parking in the middle. But it was like a Monday afternoon. I wasn't like thinking about, I was only there for like an hour anyway. Yeah, I probably could have pulled up to the front or in the back, whatever, to fit so somebody else could fit there. But I wasn't even, I have a small car anyway. I just pulled up, parked in the middle, and then went out and filmed. And guess what happened when I got back? This was a Hyundai Accent 2008 two-door car, no AC, had a huge dent in the hood because I got into a fender bender, didn't have personal insurance on it, just liability. And when I got back from filming, a car was parked right up to my car, actually touching the back of my car. Like, it was pushing my car up. His license plate and everything, like, it was touching. And I was pissed. I paid for that car in cash. That was the first car I ever bought. I worked minimum wage jobs to pay for that car. I went up and actually the woman was standing right outside her door because it was a residential neighborhood. And I go, is this your car right here? And she goes, oh, it's my husband. I was like, I would like to speak to him. And she's like, okay, I'll go get him. And he comes out. I'm like, sir, is this your car parked right up against mine? And he goes, yeah, it is. You're parked in the middle of the spot. And he's parked halfway into his own driveway and halfway into the parking spot. And he's up against my car. And he goes, yeah, can you move your car? And I not like there was like set spots. It was just like one strip of gray, curb. And he goes, can you move your car? I go, heck no, dude. I took a photo of that thing and I go, dude, you move your car. And I go, how old? I was like, how old are you, sir? He goes, I don't know, 50 or 60. I was like, do you have any children? He goes, yeah. I was like, how would you like it if you had your son, he worked minimum wage jobs, worked at Taco Bell, Starbucks, whatever, bought his first car in cash. I can't say what it's so bad that I can't edit out these cuss words because it's live. But I said, yeah. I said, yeah. Would you appreciate if some guy like you parked up against against your car? He goes, I don't think so, dude. So basically, I was pissed. Like, whatever, I don't know what I was getting with that story, but basically, no matter what kind of car you're driving, it's your car, and Roy was just trying to protect his own car and the people in his car. So it's not even his fault, which is the bummer thing. Dustin is driving. Dylan, you're not in Sacramento? No, I'm not in Sacramento, dude. Why would I be in Sacramento? I actually have never even been to Sacramento. I should go there, now that you mention it. Dylan Sharp, agree again. Did the free car giveaway happen already? No, I'm not yet. Well, it's live right now. You can enter right now. I'm going to give away a car. And unfortunately, I kind of did mess up. But now anybody can enter. I should have made it like just US only. But people have been entering in like Puerto Rico and stuff. So I might have to fly out to Puerto Rico or somewhere to give this car away. So wherever you live, I'm gonna fly out. I'm gonna take you to the dealership. I'm gonna buy you a car that qualifies for Uber and Lyft. So you can still enter that. I'm gonna be picking a winner. I found a company that does giveaways like legit. So they'll post the winner. So you know it's all legit and stuff. I'm not just picking a random friend or something. Dylan, I send you good vibes. Keep up the good work. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Should we get to 50 so we can do a t-shirt giveaway? I haven't done a t-shirt giveaway in so long. I'll give you guys one more minute. 60 seconds. If we can get to 50 likes in 60 seconds, or if we get a big super chat, then I'll do a giveaway. These shirts are like $20, so it's going to have to be like at least a $20 super chat. Or we can get to 50 likes in 60 seconds. There's 40 people watching, so only 8 of you guys need to give a thumbs up. Dylan, any advice on doing shared pooled rides? I don't really mess with those. Yeah, I didn't even hear about a protest. I don't know. I guess I kind of stay out of those things. He should have let the other vehicle pass and move about his day. Yeah, he couldn't have let the guy pass. The guy was going to hit him. Okay, let's just say he could redo the situation again. Probably would just, gosh, it's such a hard decision because you don't want the guy to hit you because that could injure you and your passengers. It's such a tough situation to be in. What would you guys have done in that situation? It is a rally supported by Uber to stop AB5. I thought that is today. That's in Sacramento. Real Rideshare Stories, thank you. I thought that was tomorrow. No, that is today, yeah. Right? Yeah, that is today. They're giving out free food and stuff. Your internet is laggy. You're just breaking like 0.5 seconds. Yeah, I know. I just got new Wi-Fi and I need to upgrade it. Just got my new router. I wanted to make sure my router worked, and now I'm going to upgrade my Wi-Fi. So, to Real Rideshare Stories. If you're a YouTuber, you can relate. Wi-Fi is everything. You don't want to be waiting an hour for your video to upload. So, I just spent $200 on a freaking router. Whatever. Some Nighthawk thing. And now I'm going to upgrade my Wi-Fi. So, 50 likes, guys. That's been 60 seconds. We're only at 46. No big super chats. I guess we're going. I guess we're logging off. You want a shirt? Yeah, Melissa. Sorry. Melissa, it's going to be me. Yeah, guys. We need 50 likes. So I don't know. I guess I can try to give you guys another 30 seconds, but. I mean, there's 30 people watching. There can at least be 3 of you guys. My rider was grateful we didn't crash. No Crybaby Rideshare. I hope you get approved for Uber, dude. Yeah. So 46, I don't know. Whatever. I guess we can't get to 50 likes today. Alright guys, watch my video, Dylan. Oh. I hit the like, did my part. Would love the t-shirt you have for a female. If I told you you were cute, which you are. Come on, come in, peeps. I wouldn't have initiated violence against the property, especially for a rider in my car. Oh, wait, now we're back down to 46. I don't know, guys. All right, we're done. This is the end of the Rideshare Hub live chat for this month. I will probably do another one next month. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. If you watch this in the replay, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on post notifications. If you're still watching this video, turn on the little bell, the post notifications bell. That way you get notified every single time I post videos. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. One last word of advice. If you ever get suspect a passenger might leave you a false report, or if they leave you a 1-star, contact Uber or Lyft immediately and tell them the situation and tell them that tell them what happened and try to get that taken care of. You always want to beat them to the punch. You never want them to contact Lyft or Uber first. So try to contact them immediately, but at the end of the day, they're probably going to trust the passenger. So, but at least you can try. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a great day. Later, guys.